Hello, everyone. I was talking to you last time about making mistakes. To get better at something, you will make mistakes because you're improving your capabilities. So along the way, it seems like the more mistakes you make, the better you get at something. The better you get at something, the more mistakes you'll make. And then I moved into about, you know, success and achieving the success that you want to have, not the success that someone else wants for you, or not to be the best in the world. But if you want to be the best in the world, that's okay. But there's a price to pay for being the best in the world. And it's whether or not you are willing to pay that price to do that, like a Michael Jackson or an Elvis Presley or Tiger Woods. Those people, the price they pay is that they can't go to McDonald's, they can't go to a movie, they can't go to the mall, they can't have a lot of people around them, friends, because people mob them. So their life has to change. When they want to go on a vacation, they can't go to San Diego as we did. They have to go away from everybody. So they get isolated because the public won't let them live their lives the way they want to. Now, I'm not saying that all entertainers in that position, but those are the people who were the best of the breed, the best you can be, because that they were. And if they're the best and people don't allow them to do anything else, it becomes almost an obsession. So to be successful at something, you first have to have an interest in it. And then from that interest, you develop some capabilities and learn about it, make some mistakes, and then you grow into a desire to really want to know it or to do it. And then from that desire, you move into a passion for it. You really have a lot of determination. You want to get better at it. You keep getting better at it. You have the passion to be really good at something like singing or like I was about playing chess. So you have this passion. But then that passion, the next level, if you're not careful, can move into an obsession to where it's the only thing you want to do and everything else doesn't matter. And if you move into that area, you have to be careful and back away to have a more balance and exercise a little self-discipline to not only play golf or not only sing and have singers around you or not only play chess. Because I found that when I was playing chess at a higher level, I no longer had the friends that I played chess with at the beginning. Let me just give you a little analogy or a little story of it. When I went to college at Louisiana Tech, most of my friends went to other colleges because they were more party type schools, and my friends were not the brightest people in the world. Neither was I. So I'm not saying they weren't. We weren't. Okay. And I went to Louisiana Tech to major in math. And in the dorm, mostly techie people and mostly engineers and people who were good at science and math. And I wanted to fit in, obviously. So I went down the hall and wanted to play chess with the other kids in the dorm. And when I got down there and started playing chess with them, they just basically kicked my ass up one side and down the other. And I didn't stand a chance. I didn't win a game of chess for 2 or 3 months. And then because I had that interest and I really had the desire to be fit in and the desire to play the game because it's a mental game and I like mental challenges, I started learning a little bit more about chess as well as making the mistakes playing the games. I learned what not to do and what to do because I made the mistake and they kicked me around and then I got better. So over time, I developed my capabilities and I really kind of started playing other chess players that were not as strong so that I could win some. I could develop my confidence. And it's kind of like going to a smaller market to do your videos so that you can't contaminate the whole world. I went off and did a lesser of a qualified person, someone that I could play with and get the confidence and build my confidence. So my interest had moved to a desire, and that desire was helping me develop my capabilities. And as I moved through the years, about a year, I started having a real passion for chess. And so somewhere in there, what was happening is that my capabilities had gotten sufficient enough to where I could win more than I lost. And I even got to the point where I could win all the time and very, very seldom lost except to another good player. And people would call me up and say, come play this guy in the dorm over here because he thinks he's good at it and we've got a bet with him and we'll share you some of the money and you can actually make some money while you're playing chess. So, hey, I needed money at college, and so I did that. I played chess for money, on their money, and I split the winnings whenever I won. I don't think I ever lost any of those matches because most of the time it's people who are bragging about how good they are and not really how good they are. So my desire moved to a passion level because I thought, well, maybe I ought to play with the real guys and join the chess club and really become good at it. And so I did. And I became president of the chess club. And I was one of the top 2 people in the chess club. And I started playing tournaments in multiple states and was winning and doing pretty good. And then all of a sudden that passion, about wanting to be like Bobby Fischer was really turning into almost an obsession. Really wanting to play chess all the time. So my grades started going down. My relationships changed. I woke up and saw the only people that I was around and that I played chess with were the people who were wanting to be like a Bobby Fischer and to be a great chess player. And then all of a sudden, I noticed that they weren't the people that I played with, my friends originally. All my friends, whenever I played chess with them, it's kind of like playing with my grandsons or with somebody that's just a beginner or an average player. They don't want to play because they don't want to be beaten by me. And so I can't play everyday chess with someone because they know of my capabilities and I beat them and they don't like that. So they quit playing. And, so anyway, that's what happens. When you have an interest in something, you want to do it and you do it, then you develop a desire to do more and to get better and you work on your capabilities. And then you get a